Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Wow. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Why is there always something happening when I push that button? That button starts screaming, starts streaming. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. That's not many. Hare Krishna, very much sound. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, much sound. Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. That's fast. Hare Krishna, you're still awake. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Oh yes, Butterface. There we are back. We are back. Hare Krishna. Oh Tom, I'm already in bed. Hare Krishna, time for a lullaby. Or some wild activation. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. How much space do you have in your bed? Is there a space to become wild? Is there a space to become intimate? Is there a space to become ecstatic? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Is there space to come close to your heart? Is there space to come close? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Is there some space for you, for me in your bed? Is there some space for me in your heart? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. There is space for you in my heart. There is space for you in my heart. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Krishna, Hare Krishna. Madhya Lila, Chaitanya, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila, Chapter 1, the later pastimes of Lord. Yes, very late. The later pastimes of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna. In this chapter, there is a summary description of all the pastimes performed by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu during the middle period of his activities, as well as the 6 years at the end of his activities. All of these are described in brief. There is also a description of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's ecstasy that occurred when he recited the verse beginning Ya Kumar Hara, as well as a description of how that ecstasy was explained in the verse beginning Priya Soyam Krishna by Srila Rupa Goswami. Because he wrote that verse, Srila Rupa Goswami was specifically blessed by the Lord. Yes. What came first? Writing the verse of blessing, being blessed by the Lord. Hare Krishna. There's also a description of the many books written by Srila Rupa Goswami, Srila Sanatana Goswami and Srila Jiva Goswami. There's also a description of the meeting between Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Srila Rupa Goswami and Srila Sanatana Goswami in the village known as Ramakeli. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan Guru Devotee Bhagavan Guru Sadhu Shastra Shravanam Kirtanam Smaranam Brahma Brahma Super Soul Paramatma Bhagavan Shri Bhagavan Shri Bhagavan Shri Bhagavan. Wow. Even a person with no knowledge can immediately acquire all knowledge simply by the benediction of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Therefore I am praying to the Lord for His causeless mercy upon me. I offer my respectful obeisances unto Sri Krishna Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, who are like the sun and the moon. They have arisen simultaneously on the horizon of Gauda to dissipate the darkness of ignorance, and thus wonderfully bestow benediction upon us all, upon all. Glory to the merciful, the all-merciful Radha and Madana Mohana. I am lame and ill-advised, yet they are my directors. They are my promoters, and their lotus feet are everything to me. Wow. In the temple of jewels of Vrindavan, in the temple of jewels in Vrindavan, underneath the desire tree, in the temple of jewels in Vrindavan, underneath a desire tree, Shri Shri Radha Govinda, served by their most confidential associates, sit upon an effulgent throne. I offer my humble obeisances unto them. May Gopinathaji, who attracts all the gopis with the song of his flute, and who has begun the most melodious rasa dance on the bank of the Yamuna in Samshivata, be merciful upon us. All glories to Sri Gaurahari, who is an ocean of mercy. All glories unto you, the son of Sachidevi, for you are the only friend of all fallen souls. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Come closer, come closer, come closer to me. Come closer to me, Sai Ram. You are my mother, my father. You are my friends. You are even my life and soul. And I am your willing fool. I'm your willing. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. I'm your willing. Why do we want to say I am? We can also say you are. It's the same, Tom. It's the same. In essence, it's the same. Wow. What I say you are is me. You are wonderful. You are the bestower of all blessings, of all mercy, of all maintenance. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. For you are the only friend of all fallen souls. All glories unto Lord Nityananda and Advaita Prabhu, and all glories unto all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya, headed by Srivas Thakur. I have previously described in synopsis the Adi Lila, initial pastimes, which have already been fully described by Vrindavan Das Thakur. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. 13. Actually, the authorized compiler of the pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Srila Vrindavan Das, the incarnation of Vyasadeva. Only upon his orders, I am trying to chew the remnants of food that he has left. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. 28. Although Nityananda Prabhu is none other than Balaram himself, he nonetheless always thinks of himself as the eternal servant of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Nityananda Prabhu requested everyone to serve Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, chant his glories and utter his name. Nityananda Prabhu claimed that person to be his life and soul, who rendered devotional service unto Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. In this way, Srila Nityananda Prabhu introduced the cult of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to everyone without discrimination, even though The people were fallen souls and blasphemers. They were delivered by this process. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then sent the two brothers, Srila Rupa Goswami and Srila Sanatana Goswami, to Vraj. By his order, they went to Sri Vrindavan Dham. After going to Vrindavan, the brothers preached devotional service and discovered many places of pilgrimage. They specifically initiated the service of Madan and Mohan and Govindaji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. I am. Krishna is. Krishna is. Krishna is. I am. Krishna is. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna is. How can I tell Krishna is? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna is this, Krishna is this. Krishna is Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You can feel him in the words. You can feel him in the words. In his name. Hare Krishna in his sound vibrations. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, I feel I can continue with that that dynamic lady, Rukmini Devidasi. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. I want her to become alive. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Where is that? Is it still on the screen? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, I can find Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. I feel quite restless and wild and adventurous. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Let Krishna take me to the place that's best for me, to the to the mindset. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. That's best for all of us. Hare Krishna, that's best for him. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. He takes me to the listeners. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, is that loud enough? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Rama, is that loud enough? Hare Krishna, okay. Krishna Krishna, it's okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, is that loud enough? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, space is close. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I'm looking at beautiful faces. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Books. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. I feel attracted to the nectar of instruction. Hare Krishna, now. Hare Krishna, perfect questions, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. The journey of self. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Why not? Let's look at our greediness. Are you? Thank you. I think it's from Srila Prabhupada. Yes. Hare Krishna, introduction also. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, the publishers. I skipped the publishers. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Okay, from the publishers. The real key to happiness and satisfaction, Srila Prabhupada explains, is discovering the eternal personal link between ourselves and the superconsciousness. This state is called Krishna consciousness, and in the journey of self-discovery, you will learn how to achieve this, the highest and most pleasurable consciousness in your own life. Krishna consciousness is loving consciousness. In the selection about absolute love, Srila Prabhupada says to his audience, everyone is frustrated, husbands, wives, boys, girls, everywhere there's frustration, because our loving propensity is not being utilized properly. Srila Prabhupada then goes on to explain how love is most fully experienced when directed toward the Supreme Person Krishna, who can perfectly and completely reciprocate with everyone. Wow. This is the secret of lasting happiness. In Krishna, Enchanter of the Soul, Srila Prabhupada advises, a man is attracted by a woman is attracted by a man, and when they are united in sex, their attachment for this material world increases more and more. But our business is not to be attracted by the glimmer of this material world. Our business is to be attracted by Krishna. Our business is to be attracted by Krishna. Our business model is to be attracted by Krishna. Our business model is to be attracted by Krishna. And when we become attracted by the beauty of Krishna, we will lose our attraction for the false beauty of this material world. Yes, it will dissolve into the background. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The self the self and its bodies. You are suffering because in your past life you indulged in sense gratification and got a body according to karma. Srila Prabhupada tells listeners at a lecture delivered at the Hare Krishna Center in Detroit, Michigan in June 1976. He then goes on to explain the secret of how to become free from karma and enjoy perfect happiness. As a sleeping person acts according to the body, manifested in his dreams, and accepts it to be himself, so one identifies with his present body, which he acquired because of his past religious or irreligious actions, and is unable to know his past or future lives. Here is a very good example. That's from Srimad Bhagavatam 6.1.49. Wow. Here is a very good example of the ignorance that covers the living entity in the material world. Here is a very good example of the ignorance that covers the living entity in the material world. When we dream, we forget everything about ourselves, that we are Mr. Such and Such, an inhabitant of such and such a place, with such and such bank balance. Everything is forgotten, and when we awaken, we forget about the dream. But whether we are in the awakened state or the dreaming state, we are seeing our own activities. In the dream, we are the seer, and in the so-called awake condition, we are also the seer. So we, the spirit soul, who is experiencing, remain the same, but the circumstances change and we forget. 1, 2, 3, jump. 1, 2, 3, jump. Jump under the wishing tree. Make up your mind and jump. Take your parachute and jump. 1, 2, 3. Under the wishing tree. Who is afraid of the wishing tree? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Another translation of wishing tree, Kalpa Vriksha, is goal tree. So it's like a portal. It's like a portal. How to make use of a portal. How to make use of a wishing tree. How to make best use of that bargain. For me, it's not a bad bargain. I don't call it a bad bargain. Let's just call it a bargain. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. As spirit souls, we do not take birth. There we go. As spirit souls, we do not take birth, nor do we die. Na jayati, vriyati, va kadashit. We are not finished with the destruction of the material body. Na hanyati, hanyamane, sharire. Bhagavad Gita 2:20. The destruction of the body is going on already. Our childhood body is now destroyed. You cannot find that body. Our youthful body is also destroyed. We cannot find it anymore. And in the same way, our present body will also be destroyed. And we shall get another body. Tatha dehantara prapti. When the soul transmigrates, the gross body is lost. The gross body is made of matter, and anything material will eventually be finished. That is the nature of matter, but the spirit soul is never finished. So we are changing bodies. We are changing bodies. That means that we are the bodies. We are changing bodies. The spirit soul ones who take a body and leave a body. So we are changing bodies one after another. Why are there different types of bodies? Because the living entity, the spirit soul, is contacting various modes of material nature. And according to what modes are influencing him, the living entity develops a gross body. So we have acquired our present body because of our past lives. Srimad Bhagavatam 3:31:1. One gets a particular type of body according to his past karma or material activities. Nature acts automatically according to our karma. Suppose you contract some disease. Nature will act. You will have to develop that disease and undergo some suffering. Similarly, when we come under the influence of the modes of material nature and perform karmic activities, we must transmigrate from body to body. Nature's law works so perfectly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama. I only have energy now to chant. There is some energy left in me to chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Bol, dear each and everyone. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Okay, this was a beautiful day. I don't know how many days this day was. I don't know how many hours. Hare Krishna of beauty. I didn't count the hours of beauty. I didn't count the hours of blessing, of mercy, of amazing grace. How can I count all these qualities? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. I can only receive the qualities. That's the only thing I can do. To be receptive, to take in, to eat. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So Lord, thank you for pouring in all those tastes and food and bhavas. Hare Krishna, Krishna emotions. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Thank you for all the purifications, the purifying emotions, the purifying qualities, the purifying substance, the purifying flow. Thank you for all for all the mercy, amazing grace flowing in. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Thank you for all these associations, these personifications of different angles of grace, different angles of grace. That reminds me of the word angels. Angles of grace, angles of grace. Yes, maybe that's my new definition of an angel. It's an angle of grace. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, like they are rays. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Raise me, erase me to the rays, to the angel's grace. Angles of grace. I have to write it down. Okay. Thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful continuation, transcendental continuation. Haribo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna